Alright, so now you know why I'm here. Now it's probably safe to assume that I am in what's perhaps one of the largest concentration areas of some of the biggest A-list celebrities anywhere in the world. So that's what California and especially Los Angeles are known for. And what better car to actually test these conditions and drive around this particular area than a Rolls-Royce. Now the Ghost, you saw it first on the Car and Bike Show a few months ago. At the time as well, we brought you exclusive details on just what the car offers, but how does it drive? Let's find out. Sun, sand, beaches, and the suntanned California girls. Well, that's what brings most people to bright and beautiful California. But not me. Nope, I came not just for the scenery, but for the winding, curving, and smooth roads. But before that, let me tell you exactly where I am. Laguna Beach and Newport Beach are townships just miles from each other along the sunny coastal strip of Southern California, close to the metropolis of Los Angeles. Yup, the famous Pacific Coast Highway runs right along the coast, and indeed, these two towns too. California State 1, which is a legendary and stunning highway, was then the perfect place to be as the summer just about kickstarts in the US. And then there is the car. The Pelican Hill Resort was the ideal setting to test this magnificent piece of engineering and design, the Rolls-Royce Ghost. It's the car that's impressed critics the world over, the car that's turned heads and stopped traffic, the car that has brought in a new breed of buyer to the legendary and old world brand that is Rolls-Royce. Rolls-Royce, the name is enough to make you think of an English manor, tea and scones, hunting parties and Yorkshire terriers, and, oh of course, the stiff upper lip. But with this car, Rolls-Royce wants to change all that. Instead of Oxford, the company is thinking Osaka. Instead of Bond Street, it's thinking James Bond. Instead of Prince Charles, it's thinking Prince Harry. The Ghost is younger, hipper, iPod friendly, and ready to embrace buyers who want to drive, not be driven. The thing that appeals to me most about the Ghost is the fact that it is a driver's car. It's not really targeted specifically at a chauffeur-driven segment. And while that's exciting for me, obviously I want to get behind the wheel. It's not really all that a Rolls-Royce buyer is looking for. So since Rolls-Royce isn't really thinking about me, they're thinking about their buyers, let's take a look at some of those specific elements and how they work on this car. Now, like I said, it's a Rolls-Royce, so you want it to look the part when you're pulling up at a country club or at a five-star hotel. So when you look at the car, it's got that typical look, but at the same time, it's not as ostentatious or as formidable looking as the Phantom, which really sort of looks big and, you know, it grabs your attention. This one grabs your attention too. You've got the Spirit of Ecstasy up here, and of course, you've got this optional twin paint job here, which really, really looks nice. And then you've got specific elements which are modern, like the use of LED lighting. A little bit of a detail there where the Rolls-Royce logo is nice. And the part about it not looking as severe, well, you've got a little bit more of curved lines, and the muscle that runs through the side of the car also carries the similar sort of style element. Suicide doors, which is characteristic of Rolls-Royce, but again, when you see the whole car, it doesn't look huge. It doesn't look like it's, oh my God, that's a big car. It's going to be difficult to maneuver. From the point of view of it being a driver's car, that design language works because it's not a small car, but it looks a little bit compact. This is an interesting element because it's a coupe-like styling back here on the C-pillar. It's intentional because you see that on more and more luxury sedans, isn't it? And a lot of buyers like that. The car looks a little bit sportier. It looks like it's ready for action, a little bit more aerodynamic, if you will, even when it's standing still. So that's intentional, and again, that's going to appeal to first-time buyers. It's going to appeal to women buyers as well. And I remember a lot of you liked all of this when you saw the car the first time in New Delhi a few months ago on the program. So really, I think Rolls-Royce has tried to go out and look like a modern car with the Ghost and yet maintain some of those traditional styling elements. The blend it seems to have achieved seems pretty much spot on.
Tubar.com,